Welcome to my channel, to my channel. Maybe from this video you want to follow or leave a like, you would comment and subscribe. Don't be shy, I'll tell you what I like. Hey guys, it's Julie. I just want to start the video by saying I'm sitting underneath my stairs by the couch. I was trying to do a little more intimate setting, more cozy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have like blankets or anything, but you know, it's still the vibe, you know. Today we're gonna be doing the best and worst books of 2021. I've been seeing a lot of people do it, and at first I was like, but then I'm like, yeah, okay, because I want to do more sit down talking videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's get started. As of right now, I don't know if I'm gonna read more books in the future, but I read a total of 33 books this year, and it's pretty good because I don't even think I hit 25 last year. So, JB! For my best books, right, I'm gonna consider any that I like really loved and like remember, and also my 5-star, obviously, but like ones that I like really enjoyed. So that doesn't necessarily have to be a 5-star. Just to let you know. But the first book is The Night Song by Beverly Jenkins. I don't know why I said Jenkins. Beverly Jenkins. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. So this one was about this man. He was in the 45th or 47th regiment. And then it was this lady. She was a teacher in this like small town. She was the only female teacher. And basically their romance. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed it. This is my first Beverly Jenkins book. And it wasn't what I expected. Like, it's a historical fiction, but it was like really good. Like, it didn't make me feel like, oh my god, I have to understand that time period or understand the history behind this war and that war. You really didn't. You just needed to enjoy the story. A1. Alright, so the next one is You Had Me at Hello by Alexis, Daria. So this book was a telenovela, okay? It was a telenovela. It's about these actors who are in a telenovela, right? So it goes between scenes in the telenovela and then scenes with them just like in real life. Like, oh my god, I like this person, but we have to like act like we like each other even though I like low-key like you anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. Yeah, I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. There's a second book in like this like trilogy or whatever, but it wasn't about a telenovela. And I was like, how you want me to read it? Like, I thought this was gonna be like a telenovela trilogy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm trying to get an accent, you know. No, it's completely different. But this one was fun. I highly recommend it. The worst, one of the worst is The Initiation by Nikki, Salone. Now, I know a lot of people who love this, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. So that doesn't mean it was terrible, but it was weird. Like, okay, it's supposed to be like a bully romance, right? But they get together and have to, I don't want to spoil it, something, and it was good, but then it was like, do you like each other or not? And then like at the end, like what they tried to like cliffhanger for the next book, I was like, no, you lost me. Like, if he has no like, what's the words, if he doesn't show affection and he's just really cold, and then he play showing affection at the end and then not, like, I'm just like, you're playing her, and I don't want to read about her being played and thinking she's in love. No. So I stopped reading that real quick. I don't recommend, but I know a lot of people love it, so maybe you're gonna like it. Okay, so this next book is The Conductors by Nicole. Clover? Yeah. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Now this one was really good. It was like, okay, it's like if Harriet Tubman had a man, right? And then they went and freed the slaves, but they got powers too. And then they solved mysteries on top of that. That's all I gotta tell you. And it's a duology. And the second book just came out, so. Alright, so the next book I absolutely loved, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was Wild Women in the Blues by Denny S. Bryce. So this one, let me just tell you right now, I love anything 1920s, just in that era, the flapper girls, all that. I love it. And then they're gonna add like a black girl, a black female character. No, not one, but 2 black female characters. Did I die and go to heaven? Okay. Alright, I'm ready. So it's dual timeline. 1925 and 2015. In 2015, the student named Sawyer, he's going to be making a documentary on this old, this, I forgot his name, this director named Oscar something, right? And basically he finds out about this lady named Honoree, this old lady, and he's gonna ask her some questions that, because she was in that time around when Oscar Michael X was alive, right? So he wants to know all about him because obviously he died. 1925, Honoree is gonna be like her life around that time, you know, when she wants to be like a dancer. So that's how she meets Oscar, Michael X, and all that stuff. So it's like back and forth, and it sounds better than I'm explaining it, I promise. It's just really like, and then like that you can feel the accent while you're reading it. It's really good, I promise. But yeah, I find that I really like the dual timeline. I mean, if it's done well, and this one was done well. 5 out of 5 stars, guys. I really recommend it to everybody and anybody who likes the 1920s and just wants that, because it's not, even the 2015 one is not boring. Like it has like its own little drama to it, so it's not like boring on one timeline but interesting on the next timeline. It's equally pretty good. Okay, a terrible book, Love is a Revolution by Renee Watson. Now, I read this for the plus size readathon. If you guys didn't watch those videos, I'll link it up above. I collabed with the booktuber Alexis Reads. I'll link her channel down below if you're interested. And I gave it 2 stars. It was really bad. Now, I was so excited because it was a plus size black female character. So I'm like, uh-oh, she about to kill it. She's gonna be, you know, finding love and it's gonna be amazing. And it wasn't. It was really, really bad. It was like, it just read really young and almost like a middle grader, if you like, you know what I'm saying, or just like she's a freshman at high school or something, because it wasn't it. And then the romance was kind of wickety whack 1-2-1-2, and the whole conflict and the resolution was stupid. Like, I would understand if it was like interesting. It wasn't. She was lying the whole time, and then he forgave her, and she was like, oh, I'm still gonna break up with you. I'm not even gonna get into it because I'm just gonna get mad. Just go watch the vlog. I vlogged myself reading that. So the next book, really, really good book, guys. I listened to an audiobook. This book is Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson, right? So this one I gave 5 out of 5 stars. I listened to it on an audiobook. It's about this girl. Okay, I heard, right, they said it in the book that it's not about this, but it's supposed to be like Aaliyah and R. Kelly, you know, like that whole thing. It's that. Now they could say it's not, oh, it's supposed to be fiction. It is about them, like that whole thing, because you know he was older than her, she was still underage, you know, all that. So if you're interested in that, go read it. Like, I'm not gonna say if you under 18, don't read that, then that's weird, you know what I'm saying? But if you do, don't tell nobody I told you to go read it. Okay? Okay, the next book is Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Adiyame. I tried. Okay, but this one I gave 4 to 5 stars. So this one was really good. Okay, so it's about these 2 kids, right? So a girl and a boy, and they're both black kids in an all-white school, or majority white school, and it's a private school. And so like they're at the top of their class and they're nominated as like the president and vice president of the school or whatever, right? And so after that happens, like stuff starts going wrong, okay, for them, but just only them. So they're like, what the heck is going on? So like, but there's like a whole twist, and it's like really like, I didn't like come up with it, the twists and turns or whatever, but it was really good. Okay, I think I did a reading vlog for it, so I'll link it up above again. But it was so good. It was like, oh snap, what happened? It was really good. I don't have nothing to say other than it was really good. Next one. Oh my god, this book. Oh, this book. Okay, this book is the Other Black Girl by Sakaya Delilah Harris. Ooh, I think I did that one good. I don't know. 5 out of 5 stars. So this one is about this girl. She works in publishing, right? But she's the only black girl on her floor, right? So then this other black girl comes, and she's like, oh, Wakanda forever, you know what I'm saying? But then stuff starts going weird for her, and she's like, is she the one causing all this weird stuff to happen to me? You know what I'm saying? And it goes on from there. And what you think you know You think it's just sitting there, but it's not. It's going farther than your imagination. It's going completely out of the book concept, okay? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You gotta need to read that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Press that notification bell to be notified every time that I post. That's that gray bell by the subscribe button. And if you'd like to see my lovely face, I post Tuesdays and Saturdays. That's Tuesdays and Saturdays. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!